I don't expect a lot. Okay. Whoa! I built this MazdaSpeed 3 this year to win some car shows. And halfway through the year, I think I realized that that just might not be for me. Today, we're gonna make some big changes to the MazdaSpeed 3. Alright, going back to coilovers. But first things first, I did this with a big box a long time ago. I think I see it, or I was trying to see if I could shoulder press. So we're gonna try and shoulder press a box of coilovers. How do I do this? Okay. Trying to balance this thing, it's like... So at the beginning of the year, I put air suspension on the MazdaSpeed 3, full airlift setup, and the objective this year was to win, or to try and win, at least one car show. I didn't win anything, 0. I won nothing. I went to like everything. It was crazy. I basically got beat by RX-7s. Now that's not why I'm switching to the cheapest set of coilovers. While driving to car shows and everything with the homies was very fun, realized that I really enjoyed driving my hot hatch. And with airlift suspension, when you get that car going, there's a speed where it just feels like there's nothing underneath. You're floating on air, and it just does not drive good. Now, I'm not saying air suspension is bad, because it really isn't. But when you're really pushing that car, like I would like to, it just doesn't do it. Added with all the weight and all the extras that you add, and the air take and everything in the trunk, you're losing space and all that stuff. I just figured it wasn't for me or this car. Maybe if I had a full show car build dedicated to it, definitely do air suspension, but not for a car that I really, really want to drive hard. So right here is the cheapest set of generic coilovers that I could find. Oh. We've heard of these before. These are the REV9 Hyperstreet 2 coilovers. These were, I think, $900 Canadian shipped to my door. And this is the cheapest set of coilovers I could find that aren't Racelands or max speeding rods. First thing I see is you get a set of some generic adjustable front end links, which is actually kind of neat. Spanner wrenches, your rear spring, front coilover. REV9 goes with the green in black. Rear shock, that is a thick boy. So here is our setup. Camber plates on the top, some damping adjustments. I don't expect a lot. So without further ado, let's take the air suspension out. And I'm actually looking really forward to this, because there's so much shit in that is just air suspension. The final air out, what a phase. We will start with the fronts, because these will be definitely the easiest. Let's go ahead and do we gotta disconnect that line, which is up there. And voila. Voila. Be gone. So the fronts aren't even like the biggest deal, but I can already tell. Oh, actually, you know what? I think the coilovers are a little heavier. Maybe pretty close, but I think the coilovers are actually a little heavier. That's basically it. Let's go ahead and put these fronts in, and then we can take all the airlines and stuff out of the front. Putting the coilovers in took a second. The bottom mount was a lot thicker than your average coilover, so I had to make a makeshift strut spreader. If you need to do that, grab your biggest Allen key and grind it down, because you probably don't even use it anyway. So now I have a strut spreader, and our front coils are officially in. Now I feel like, because these coilovers are set to their lowest height, modifications here to in my brake line that is clearly too big for whatever reason. I think we might have to raise our ride height a little bit here. Oh yeah, the infamous, oh, I can't put my bracket on because the thing's in the way. You know, cheap coilover thing. Now I'm going to pretty much strip the front half to the back of the car of airlift. Oh, look at this. Brutal, man. All to go up and down. This goes into the car, and I forget how to do that. Anyways, the airline's gonna come out too, which are just right here. Those go into the car as well. Now I gotta destroy my trunk. I honestly just never opened it. I didn't care about it. front air lines are out. I am slowly pulling the harness through. There's so much. We're almost done. Oh, come on, dude. We've been freed. Rear control arms have to come out. Rear shock has to come out. I think I might have to run a pretty thick spacer on the back. Oh yeah. There it is. Air suspension officially out of the Speed. Now we can move back, put the coilovers in, and hopefully everything goes well with the rears. It's not going to. Putting the rear springs in is actually, this setup is one of the better modern day coilover I've seen for adjusting on the fly. So spring goes in like the regular, and then our purge collar goes on top, but this doesn't bolt in. But there's also so much room that you can adjust these, which means you shouldn't need to take the whole rear suspension apart to adjust, which is actually really, really nice. Rear setup is basically set up here. Okay. Well, we're a little backwards here, but we got the right idea. To be honest, that front is like, I really like how it sits, but I'm not sure if I'm cambered in enough. Like, I should be fine. Side, pretty similar. I think this side sits just a little bit lower. I can definitely bring that rear down. When I come back, this car will be normal. The weather's not very nice today, but we did get the speed leveled out on these coilovers. It actually sits really good. I drove around with it like this, and I am pretty happy. It is completely level on the front and the rear, and it's not a bad ride height at all. Like, it actually sits pretty low. Now, with that being completely done, there's a couple little things to finish this off. One of those being that the trunk is completely normal again. It's got the carpet in there. Spare wheel and everything's back in there. No signs of air suspension whatsoever. Now when we hop in to change this out, this will be nice. Replacement mount, just a single. And there we have our little single access port mount. We don't have the airlift controller in here anymore. So a very clean single controller. And the last thing, because I'm not bagged anymore, the bag mentality sticker on the back has to come off. If you guys want rear banners like this, make sure to check out Scaled Supply in the top right corner. Look, it looks bald. It's gonna be me in a year or two. The bag mentality is gone. This car is completely air suspension free. I couldn't have asked for a better day to test my coilovers. I can't wait for the road to be dry so I can go around a corner really fast and see if they work. I can't wait to drift my front wheel drive car. So the first thing that you notice when you're on coilovers after being on air suspension is it feels like your steering's working again. Like this is so much instant. It's not like you have a coil spring which is turning completely with it. There's got to be some sort of flex in that bag when you're turning the wheel, because now the steering feels like 100% lighter. It's way more responsive, and you don't need to manually straighten the wheel. It kind of straightens itself. The car definitely feels a little bit more planted through movements. No grip. Coilovers, guys. We're gonna go test the speed bump. Okay, we're gonna do some speed bumps straight on. Oh my god. I didn't rub! Here we go, a big test down here. Oh yeah. Feels like coilover. Whoa! I think we've done our coilover test today. I can't like do a lot. It's like ice out there. So yeah, I'm really stoked with how this thing looks. It looks good. I'm really happy, and I think I will keep it at this ride height. Now with that being said, I do have some more stuff for the Speed coming on the way. We're kind of going through a transformation phase for it right now, so some stuff will be coming up. And catless downpipe, I just can't even hide that. Catless downpipe, bought the tune, got to put it in. Guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like on the video, comment down below. Other than that, guys, keep it real. I'll see y'all in the next one.